Firefox?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now you press F5.
F5.
Are you ready to enter the star
Oh.
and purge the soul of Nayland Varen?
Yes, yes, yes. She's always loud, but that's a given. Are you alright?
I think so.
Right. Wonderful.
Have faith, mortal.
Ow, no, that's
I will
still
be
loud.
watching over you.
It kind of sounds like you made it louder.
Oh, am I turning the headphones the wrong way? Hang on.
I don't know. It
Yeah,
looks
I
like
think
it did.
Okay, right.
Oh,
So hello Dennis, hello Alfie, and hello Spotted Cow. Alright,
Ingestion
so ingestion settings.
No, that's life control.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, I know. Okay. Browse.
Oh, it's already there.
That one?
Yes. Wow. It's kind of like I designed it. Don't forget to save your changes.
Save changes. Okay, done that. Okay, so let me check Switch is working.
Oh, come on, you can't just heal yourself. Excuse me. I'm not ready for this.
Oh, so apparently SpaceX Stage 1 just did its suicide burn as we got going.
Well,
And
good
Potato's
for him.
wondering if Mia's put a colourblind mod in the game.
No, I have not,
No.
which is why I have to suffer through
Yes.
this. So this might take about 30 minutes now at this point, so I hope you enjoy the lack of a story today, because I'm not going to. Yep, this might take a few minutes. Sal, would you like to tell them a story or something?
Dennis says, I wonder if my internet will get its act together.
Wonderful.
So everybody, how's the volumes and audio and things like that doing? Because we're using the new setup.
How has he seen... Oh, hold on. This is not Thief. I can't lean to the side. Perfect. Oh no. He's coming over here. I need more crystals to hide me.
My disciples have sent me a fresh soul. Why?
No, I don't...
There's something...
Goodbye.
This is my realm. I won't let you take it from me.
Oh, now he's just walking back again. That's alright. I'm not talking with him. He's holding me hostage, basically.
Oh, Potato's having a panic attack because of his bird being cruel to him.
How is the bird cruel to him?
Dunno, how's your bird being cruel, Potato?
Now you suffer!
Oh, would you mind? I was busy shooting at somebody else. Ooh.
Health, Mia, health.
Yes, I'm aware.
And hello, Tammy, who says that she's offering for her cat to have a talk with Potato's bird.
Oh, that sounds uncomfortable. I can't deal with 3 of them.
Will feast on by destroying you!
Ow. I hurt my spine. Oh, alright. Let's go through this.
Are
again.
you ready to enter the
Yes,
star
go away.
and purge the soul of Nayland Varen?
Wah.
Have faith, mortal. I will be watching over you.
Okay. So now I'm going to save here so I don't have
Okay.
to sit through that again. Lovely. And now I'm going to waste all your skill points. So, you are absolutely horrible at magic.
Yes.
So I can't use that. So my only bet is to make you better at armoring. Oh well, apparently you can't. And bowing. Those are technical
Bowing,
terms.
yes.
Clearly. Apparently you're awful at it.
I
You're not
am
helping.
awful at bowing. Mm-hmm.
Pressing block while aiming will zoom in your view. They're all not working. How is your one-handed skill? Oh, there it is. Was right next to it. Fighting stance. Power attacks with one-handed weapons cost 25% less stamina. That's nice. What are you currently using? An axe or a mace?
I think it's an axe.
Lovely. No, I was expecting that.
And Dennis says, Mia, shields.
I'm not sure if they have if she has a shield. Hold on.
No, I haven't got a shield. I might have one in my inventory, though. It's always
You
possible.
do not, I think. You do not. You've got a lot of rings,
Yeah.
which don't do anything for you. Well, this looks dire.
So Potato says that for starters, it's woken him up at 11 a.m. It's having some abnormal poops, which is the main cause of the stress, and is constantly switching between suspicious and normal actions. And the closest vet doesn't do birds. Oh dear.
This is totally not going to work, and I just wasted all of your skill points. Sneaky, sneaky.
I think I have a potion of sneaking of some description. Potion of
that's fine.
sneaky feet or something.
Is he looking towards me? I'm not sure, but better safe than sorry. So,
You've just taken off the backpack.
oh, I need that one. Of course I do. This'll do.
Hello, Ralph.
Okay, this didn't do. This didn't do. Oh no, I'm about to die. Okay. What were you wearing?
All of the best heavy armour.
Of course.
No one escapes!
Can't you run up to him and smack him?
I don't know, he has a fireball, which is kind of counterintuitive. Ouch, I ran into that one. See, running up to him.
This is my way.
He killed me in a conversation.
Take it from me.
Ralph's building Castle Wolfenstein in Minecraft. Potato says, hold the presses, Sal forgot to read a book. That's because I'm not playing, Mia is.
I smell weak. There you are, weakling!
Alright, so a quick potion of healing.
There's loads of potions there that might be useful to you.
You might not be ready for this.
And you've just saved inside, haven't you?
Well, there's always a safe point behind that.
True, true.
So let's go with the...
Alfie says that he thinks all Dwemer know where you are as soon as you enter, and they all aggro as soon as Varen talks to you anyway.
Shh, that's alright. Alright, let's take my approach and see if that doesn't work, because it probably won't.
Alfie's suggesting if you can close the range, shout to stun or knockback.
Alright, that I can stun. I forget that I can do that. Augmented shock, that's a nice one. Apprentice destruction, that should do fine too. Alright.
Alfie says the Dwemer use Magicka defense, so spells are less effective, but shouts will still work.
Shh. Just watch as I struggle through this. Ow.
What?
Ah! Wrong one. You're really awful at magic.
Yeah, I know.
But that's okay, I was just chugging down some potions of plentiful healing. Oh, you ran out of magic.
I don't have much magic.
Well, that's one of them down. With the other one, please stop. I'm busy over here. That's not the search button. This is the search button. Alright. Oh, no. Hold on. What was the shout button?
It's either Q or Z.
I know, I think. Let's shout. Unrelenting force.
Puss!
Oh, would you mind? I'm trying to...
No match at all.
He's right there. They're all running towards here now, aren't they?
I know I heard something.
Ooh!
There you are, weakling!
Would you like to start a entertaining conversation? So people don't have to just stare at me losing here.
Yeah, but this is interesting.
Is it really?
Yeah. This is a battle and a half.
No, not really. It's mostly just a public execution because I don't have enough crystal to hide behind.
Will feast on your heart! By destroying you!
Dennis says sometimes he hates his internet, like 70% of the time. And Alfie says, hardly a battle, pretty one-sided for the Dwemer.
Yes, thank you for reminding me.
Oh, and Potato's really worried about this bird.
The challenge is near!
Why am I suddenly so slow?
There could be no other end.
Have you checked that you're using the best arrows?
Well, I doubt that this will win the battle for me, but
No,
sure.
But, you know.
Items. Items. We're using the Ancient Nord arrows. Damage 10. Well, we do have 8 Elven arrows, which probably won't really make a difference, but I suppose...
No one escapes.
Alright, again, one of them down, and I've got an Elven arrow back. Now I need to find a place to hide. Why am I so slow? Oh, people are still unaware. Oh no, the guy is running towards me. I think. There he is. Come on, that was behind a crystal.
Are you prepared? You are weak, mortal. There could be no other end.
Bang!
I'm kind of glad that I asked you to do this one.
Yes, I realise. Sal, would you mind doing me a favour?
What?
Clearly, you need to click on OBS.
OBS?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. And now you click on the eye that is highlighted there.
That one?
Yes, on the eye. The eye. Whoa! Hold on.
What? What are you doing, man?
Nothing.
I don't think like using cheat codes is really in
That's
the
not a
spirit.
cheat code. I'm magicking.
You're magicking.
Yes, very complex magic.
Don't you think we'd be better just like reverting? Yeah, Mira's turning God mode on.
Oh no, I'm not turning God mode on. I'm not that sinking that low. To see.
Don't you think we'd better just be like? Do you want me to unclick?
Carry my burdens! You can click the eye again.
Okay,
Go forth, Lydia!
but
Do it for me!
don't.
She's following me, right?
Still here.
Good!
Let's get going then.
Yes!
Don't you think we should actually like just revert to an earlier save point and wait until we're stronger?
Never. Lydia! Lydia, go. Lydia!
Time to end this little game.
Ah, yes, finally.
I mean, are you sure that Lydia's strong enough?
Look at her, she's running into it and exploding on the way.
Yeah, thanks to Potato for the artwork on the technical difficulties screen.
Oh! Lydia did not survive! Maybe she did survive. Hardly. Maybe, I'm not sure. Ooh! I was in the middle of shooting something!
This is my realm. I won't let you take it from me.
Oh, geez. Where did Lydia go?
Oh yeah, and Alfie says Mia, fireballs. Area damage can kill followers, remember?
Shh, it's alright. She'll be okay. Maybe, I don't know. I killed one!
You won't get him.
She's
no,
okay.
Lydia's still alive, yeah.
What shot me there? Where is everybody now? How do I unshoot?
You pick a different...
Ah, there you go. You holster it. Ugh, she's brutal.
Dennis has got to go and politely ask his parents to close some of the million browser tabs they have open.
Oof. I'm burning. Oh no, hold on, I'm sure I've got time. Maybe I do not. Oh no, oh no, 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 go away!
Make a fine run, cat.
Why am I so slow? Oh, oh, you're too heavy. Oh, ice magic, of course. Of course. They're all rude to me.
Indeed.
Enough! This ends now!
I need some Lydia backup, please.
Oh, mercy! No.
Oh, he was... Where's
The
he going?
star is free to
Yes,
purify
thank
itself.
you. Which you might have...
Don't worry,
middle
mortal.
of-
I will return you before you are cleansed.
Alright, regeneration, potion of healing. You clearly do not have enough healing potions.
Yeah, I know.
Restores 15 points of stamina. That's not worth... Oh no, I'm out of stamina. I can't eat the wine because you need to give it away to somebody. Oh, Lydia's still here. Somewhere.
Oh no, you didn't get to loot him before.
My star has been restored, and Malin's soul has been consigned to oblivion. You have done well, mortal.
Hooray!
As was destined, you are free to use my star as you see fit.
Do we say thank you, or do we say we don't like you, you big dumb person? Sal, this is you again.
I don't know. What's the...
Thank you,
Okay.
big sky person.
Farewell, mortal. Know that Azura will be guarding over the threads of your fate in the twilight.
Yes, lovely. Oh, and there she is. Oops, wrong button.
I'll see you burn!
And who's that?
The woman who was up here the entire time praising the big stone lady. She seems upset at something, but we can swap now.
Okay. Please excuse the clunking in the background while we swap seats.
You can't ban me. I didn't cheat. I just brought Lydia along. It's perfectly normal. Sal does that too.
Was there... did we miss out on anything, though, by not looting the guy?
Probably not. He just had a staff and a dagger. He went down fairly easily.
Why is my caps lock on?
Probably because I'm trying to walk slow.
Oh. Okay.
Alfie admits that I was never going to get through that without summoning Lydia. Brower just isn't set up for that fight.
Okay. Okay, so... Whoa! Hello. Should we talk to her?
Sure.
While you were in the star, Azura gave me a vision. Her last, she said. I have never been without Azura's foresight since escaping Morrowind. I don't know what to do. If you need me, I'd be honored to accompany you, Guardian of the Star. It would give me a purpose.
She's probably awful at it.
How do I say no?
What use would you be?
I was a sorceress of no small skill before I came into Azura's faith. Afterwards, her magic sustained me. I could easily provide my spells to your cause, protect you from harm, defeat your enemies.
So Azura isn't giving you any more visions?
No, she said my part was over, that my fate had moved beyond the twilight, and I was on my own. I will tend Azura's shrine when you do not need me. I still have my duties, but for the first time I feel alone.
I see. If she follows
Just
me, I'll
press
lose
tab.
Lydia, wouldn't I?
Yes.
Until next time, Guardian.
People
Okay.
are starting hashtags that mostly relate to smacking and panning me.
Alright, so we did that quest, didn't we?
Yes. So what do we do now? Do we return to reading a book, or...
Oh, a Daedra heart. We've got one of those, haven't we?
Maybe, I'm not sure if I picked one up.
Oh, you did at one point, but I don't know whether it was...
The most recent one? Probably not. It's a fair price to pay for summoning Lydia.
Of course, we could have just waited until we were stronger.
No, we couldn't.
Wow.
It's very annoying. Also, they scale with you.
Oh. But then how would you ever expect to win that one?
I don't know. Being very good with electricity magic, or just tanking it more.
Well, I was going to say, because can't you... Like, the whole idea of Skyrim is that you're supposed to be able to play any of the classes.
Yeah, then again, the thing that you'd get as a reward for this quest doesn't use you anything if you're not a wizard.
I
It's
see.
basically just a big fancy soul gem that you're probably not going to use.
Ah.
So Ralph is gonna make himself some tea, which is the dinner, not the drink.
Ah.
Since when do you call dinner tea?
We do. Yeah.
Since
We've
when?
had this conversation before.
I'm pretty sure I don't remember that.
Yeah. The evening meal can be called dinner or tea. The lunchtime meal can be called dinner or lunch. Right. Is that the thing we did? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So we completed that quest. Very good. So...
Can I suggest that we finish A Night to Remember?
Well, we had other quests in the area, didn't we? There was
Fair
something... We were
point.
doing this one on our way to somewhere else.
Well, I don't know where that was.
There was something else around here. Let's just have a look at the journal again.
Tammy Patton blames the entirety of chat of having done something similar in the past. And Blazing Gale politely asked his parents to close some tabs, and they, in return, also probably politely, not at all actually, told him to go away and step into some fudge or something. I'm not sure. Alfie says it seems like Rar has no defensive magic, hasn't built her push-outs, and relies on Lydia to tank. So fighting mages alone is not going to be easy for her. So you would have never done it, is what he's trying to say.
Yeah. So if I focus on just building up my armour and strength and health, so can you tank it basically? Can
Yes.
you go through this being a warrior? rather than a mage.
Yeah, but you might want to be the better warrior that you weren't yet.
As in, we just went into that one a bit early?
Maybe.
Yeah.
But it's done now, so we're good.
Yeah. Where is Innocence Lost? Oh no, that's in the place I got banned from.
I think you can go back in there by now, and if you do that one, people will probably be happy because they've been annoyed that you kept steering away from that town for so long because I've been sabotaging you by constantly telling you you're banned from that town.
Ah. Where's Mount Kilcreath?
I don't know. Oh yes, I do know. It's by Solitude.
Alright.
And Alfie says, yes, you could do it as a warrior, but you'll need to bring a lot of potions, most importantly potions against fire and ice balls.
So we went in unprepared and possibly a bit early.
Potato points out that the real Dragonborn is actually Lydia. I'd let her have it, really. She seems fit for it, plus she's all naught. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for where the quest is that I've switched on. Usually it gives me an arrow.
What did you switch on?
Can't remember.
Alright.
A night to remember. Morvunskar.
Oh, where's Morvunskar?
Don't know. Marketh. The Shrine of Telos. Where's that? Marketh. Shelador's writings?
We don't know where that one is yet, I think.
I've got to find another copy of Shelador's writings. Let's just see if... Because there was definitely...
Oh
I don't know
yeah.
what happened then?
If you press M while hovering over a quest icon, it'll automatically zoom to where it is on the map.
Got that quest. We haven't got a quest marker for that one.
There's one down there in the swamp. Was that the one you were looking for? Oh, that's where Morvunskar is.
Shelador's writings. So that's where Shelador's writings are.
Somewhere in the same direction is also Morvunskar, according to Alfie.
Okay.
Ralph currently has £35 in his account and doesn't know what to get other than PUBG or something. Any ideas, guys?
Oops.
Well, unless of course you already have them all, there is currently a sale for all Bethesda games on the Humble Bundle store with, you know, discounts up to 75%. Maybe it's a good place to pick up something like Dishonored if you haven't gotten it yet. Or Doom. Or the other weird game they have. Oh yeah, that's Quake.
Thought there was some more of these quests were somewhere around here. Helm of Winterhold inside Hobsfall Cave. I think that might be the one I was thinking of. That's what, over there somewhere? Where's the
I
quest
think
marker?
it's the small cave that it was trying to zoom at in the middle up there.
Why is there
Small
not
cave
giving me a
icon.
quest marker?
I don't know.
There's Hobsfall Cave.
Maybe it still thinks you're in the star?
No. Oh, did I just?
Oh,
not
you
switch it on?
didn't. You didn't select the miscellaneous one. You need to. Yeah.
Ah.
Now it'll show you.
Okay. Yeah. So I need to have both of them clicked on.
Don't worry, Potato. I'll get to your question as soon as Sal's done sorting out her quests. She'd probably not answer if I try to ask her now.
All right. Should we go do that one?
Hops Hall Cave is apparently necromancers. Lots of necromancers. I should apparently keep you away until you're ready. Well, Lydia is ready, and I'm sure she could do that.
Well, I've got to go beat something in order to get ready. It's either that or run around kill wolves for a long time.
Yes. So what were you asking me? What one? I missed it because I was reading chat.
I don't know. Okay, so, well, let's forget about where I am at the moment. What one would you recommend I take on that you think I am ready for? Is it the Morven Scar, or are you just saying that one because you want it to be complete?
I want to get rid of the wine in your inventory.
Okay, so let's not do that one for that motive. Think about which one we can complete because of...
Well, let's walk into Windhelm and tell the boy that we killed an old woman for him. Wow.
Which one was
That's
that?
quite an accomplishment. It's an early one, I think.
Innocence Lost.
Yes.
That one. Okay. So we need to go to where?
Windhelm, just follow the road. Windhelm is the small town in the center of your screen right now, more or less. Slightly to the right.
Ah, I see. Okay.
And you're currently up top on the mountain there.
Yeah, up there.
So
right.
just walk down.
So I am
and,
in roughly the right direction. We need to go there.
you need to walk through that fort to the left. So you walk down the mountain to the cave. You see the cave to the right of your cursor?
Sightless Pit.
No, to the right. Yeah, you
Stillborn
walk
Cave.
down there, and then you don't continue straight down to Windhelm, because there is no door on the back side of the town.
How about we just follow the signposts?
Yeah. The signpost doesn't tell you to fall down there, though.
No. Hey, it's snowy. I've got to find my way off the mountain first, and then we can follow the road to the signpost.
Oh, that's simple, you're a cat. You just lie down and then you roll down the hill. So, now that that's taken care of, Potato had a weird question that might even spark a conversation. What is the weirdest show, or the weirdest shows, you've watched as a kid?
Can't think of anything weird as a kid. I mean, all kids' shows are weird.
Yeah, they basically are. I have no idea what that show was, and I haven't been following it like I really enjoyed it. But there was an episode of an awful kids show that I watched when I was very young, and that just stuck with me for so long because it's such a horrible and weird concept. Basically, I think it was about some weird kangaroo, maybe, living together with a cow, and they had a frog as a neighbor, and the frog really enjoyed eating flies because, you know, he's a frog. And then the kangaroo realized, oh no, those flies, they're all sentient. So what he did, he took all the flies the frog had, kept them in his mouth, pretending that he's eating them, and then he had a mouthful of flies, living ones, that he tried to carry out of the house. And,
Is Lydia with me?
that is so gross to imagine. Anyway, Sal, would you like to recommend some potato commissions? Because he's currently trying to advertise.
Look at that. A cave. Who knows what could be down there?
Where?
Nothing. There is no cave. We're not going down into that stupid cave.
Oh, okay, why? What's not down there?
Stillborn people.
Okay.
Says so on the lid of the cave.
Well, I've got it was a white cave, wasn't it? So doesn't that mean that I have...
You walked past it, yes. You've discovered the location, but you haven't been in it yet.
Oh, okay. Who's this? Oh, it's just a guard. Is it? Hello?
I'm on my way to Solitude to join the Legion. A united empire
Are you
is better
kidding
for
me?
everyone.
This is the wrong way. These random encounters hurt me. On a side note, would you like to confirm how our sound is? Are we still alright? in terms of sound because we swapped around and we might have developed an echo on the way. It's okay, chat. Take your time. I'm not trying to rush you.
I have noticed that when we stream from your computer, there's a bigger delay.
What do you mean?
When we stream from your computer, there's a bigger delay. Oh, hang on. There's a red enemy there. Who? Where? Can't see.
I
Too
might
snowy.
have activated some settings that make it a bit slower because of the New Year's Eve stream.
Yeah.
Basically using the same setup as then, I just improved the sound issues we had. Apparently it's all good.
Oh, good. Ooh, garnet. Ooh, take those arrows. So there was a skeleton shooting at us from there.
Yes, that fort's full of skeletons and necromancers. They're not really that bad,
Well, no.
for the most part. Unless, of course, they've got fireballs. Apparently Germans can't build PCs.
Oh,
You've awoken the skeletons.
and the necromancers by the looks of it. Gonna have to get my arrows out for this one.
Oh, how precious. They're shooting snowflakes at you. Oh no, that's a bad snowflake. Sal,
Yeah.
your health.
Oh. Yeah, wasn't watching that.
Whoops. We're sorry.
Oh.
Are you kidding me? It did not autosave when you left.
Me?
It did not autosave
Yeah.
when you left.
Okay, well, maybe in that case we should not cheat
Oh, you're unfair.
and come out of here instead.
You can't, unless you load the last save.
Yeah, exactly. So that would mean loading this one. Oh.
Well, the first 43 minutes of the stream are now for naught. Congratulations, I hope this is what you all wanted.
Alright, we'll be a bit more careful this time. We shall come back to Azora's Star when we're ready.
Apparently people find that really funny.
Yeah, I must admit, I assumed that it would have saved as well when you came out. It looked like a save screen. Oh, let's just...
Ralph quotes me here. When you said, let's not cheat, Mir said, "Aw." Don't remember that. I deny any knowledge of this. Innocence Lost and A Night to Remember is what you wanted to do.
Innocence Lost. No, A Night to Remember we've decided I'm not ready for.
How are you not ready for that one
Because you only want me to do it to get rid of the stuff in my inventory.
A fair point, but you can't
not
carry
innocence
around
lost.
your wine until you've
Until
reached level
I'm
40.
ready to fight. Yes, you can. Doesn't weigh
Also,
much.
people wanted to know at what level you are. 21.
Okay, so it's this way.
And this is why Potato has his autosave set to as soon as possible. And Ralph predicts that the soonest time you'll actually tackle that quest will be when the apocalypse has happened.
But yeah, I mean, if we can't even take on the enemies in a local fort that we're passing by, then we shouldn't be taking on bosses at the moment.
Maybe it's just because you're not wearing a very nice looking helmet.
It's the best
Clearly
helmet I've found.
Clearly the helmet is detracting from, you know, the true beauty
But true beauty
of a
actually
complete
protects
armor
me less.
set.
Oh, what's that?
Dragon.
And and I can't even see
You've
it.
killed dragons before, but a lousy necromancer with a bit of ice magic kills you. Well, okay, to be fair, Lydia killed a dragon.
I've killed dragons before, but they were lower level. They were more suited to my level.
He landed behind you.
Yeah, that's okay, I'm walking away.
Ralph points out that you apparently need a Gucci hat.
Yeah, apparently if I wear Gucci.
What does that mean?
Gucci is fancy.
Is what?
Fancy.
Oh. Yeah, but she still wouldn't be wearing a complete armor set.
I am wearing all heavy armor though.
Yeah, but it isn't all the same armor.
But that's just adds to appearance, not to...
Alfie points out that the only reason why that necromancer took you out so easily is because of that 10 level threshold thing.
Yeah.
Blazing Gale suggests that I should carry you in the multiplayer mod you've got installed. Well, we won't let that happen for a while. Lydia's already carrying enough. I mean, she carries all of Sal's burdens. That was a funny, and I'm very proud of that one.
Okay, right. I'll just get past this. If that dragon's still with me, I'll fight him now that I can see.
What? No, you'll just carry on walking. Eventually you'll reach a city and then it's their problem. Hey guys, I brought a dragon. Hope you don't mind. Again,
Okay,
people
how
point
will we
out
do?
that if you put your weapons away, you walk slightly faster.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Although having my weapon out means that I've got my healing on hand.
Fair point.
Right, I'll keep on walking. Lydia will catch up.
Yes, she's currently busy fighting a dragon.
Dragons or
Yeah, and then some necromancers. She's a tough one. Speaking of her, Blazing Gale points out that no, Lydia is not going to carry me. No, hold on. I think the joke is that no, mere Lydia isn't carrying you.
Huh.
No, I lost the joke. I don't know.
Oh, what now?
I wouldn't cheat the entire game.
Just the bits that you can't win by yourself.
No! If I had built a better character from the start, I would have no need to cheat. Potato has returned, by the way.
You mean, like... So, I'm a bit disappointed if you can't build a warrior character.
You can build a
Wouldn't help.
warrior character.
Well, how could you build one better than I've got? Because I've focused entirely on...
Oh, no,
warrior
I'm a mage. Magic is totally overpowered in this game.
So you can't really win by
Yes, you can.
being a mage. By not, unless you're a mage, because being a mage is easier.
I wouldn't say it's easier.
Well, it's totally overpowered, so...
In contrast, but then if you want to be a good mage, you need to wear magical clothing that has no damage protection. So, if you get hit, you go down in one hit. But therefore, you can shoot people, which usually takes them down in a few hits too. Plus, wearing light clothing for mages usually also makes you a bit quicker and more agile. It's all a way of playing it. At the moment,
but I
you're
wanted
tanking
to-
through
yeah, I
things, and
wanted
that's
to be a
alright. The only thing is you might want to upgrade your entire armor set at one point, and
Yeah,
not
but
just
how?
by looting. You go to a place where they sell good armor, and
Well, I've
then
got
you
loads
improve
of-
it.
I've got loads of money so I can do that.
The spotted cow usually plays an assassin warrior, so the sneaky people. And Potato says that I'm trying to say I'm a glass cannon.
Yeah.
Is that a bad thing? It sounds like a good thing. It's a very fancy cannon and it shoots people.
What is the red thing? The red
Probably
dot
the
ahead.
dragon flying overhead. I'm not sure.
No, it's stationary. I'm thinking it might be an ice wraith or something.
Not
Oh,
on the
Lydia.
main road.
Well, it might be up there.
No, I did not get the joke now, I'm afraid. I'm very bad with jokes. I usually don't like them. Anyway, now that we've found out that Sal likes to be a warrior, I'm a glass cannon mage, and the spotted cowness is an assassin, what do the other people in here usually play as? You walking down the road usually gets very dramatic, you see.
Alright, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
Buddy,
Wonder
I'm
if
being
this was
chased
the-
by a dragon. We both have bigger concerns here.
Walk away right now.
Nice try, but you don't scare me. I'm not gonna ask again.
Yeah, I'd rather
You're
die.
as good as dead.
There you go.
Ta-da! As I was trying to say, Blazing Gale points out that a glass cannon is actually bad, since it's only good for one hit. It means high attack, but horrible defense. And Blazing Gale knows that I probably know this. I could have imagined, but a glass cannon also looks a lot fancier than your normal cannon, now doesn't it? And Alfie thought that all Skyrim characters end up being magic-using stealth archers. Well, it is a fairly old game, and I suppose that's what's working best. Bethesda's not very good at balancing things out.
Oh, hello.
Ooh! There she is again. Oh, so the joke is that Lydia isn't actually
hang on,
carrying
what's this?
wolves.
Yeah, they're attacking those people. What are those people? They look suspicious in themselves.
Well, they're probably killed by wolves. No? Okay. Oh, the hunters. Or a Khajiit Karawan.
Fire is not a thing to be played with.
I'm not playing.
You're holding it to your hand the
Do
entire
you
day.
seek to make a purchase?
Lockpicking.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Ah, thank you. Same to you, my friend.
Says...
Windhelm's where we're going, yeah.
Yes. Trying to say, the joke is that Lydia isn't actually carrying all of Sal's burdens, and she isn't carrying me. Oh. He's calling me a burden.
He's calling you a burden. Me, it's not.
I bet Sal didn't understand the joke either until you explained it. Admit it. It'll make me feel better.
What will?
Admitting it.
Well, I admit it. What?
Thank
am I
you.
admitting?
See, there you go. She admitted it. No need for further discussion.
This... Are we there yet?
Yes, you just need to walk up there. And over the bridge. And be prepared to run away just in case a guard recognizes you.
Okay. Let's see if we can find a guard.
There's usually one at the front door.
We're a bit low on guards around here.
Well, it's the middle of the night. It's just a dull bridge. Sure, they're at war with the Empire, but that doesn't warrant any guards. If you get the spiked shield, you stack the power bash and bleed damage with the axe, and bleed damage you get crazy stacked damage output. Bashing and shielding will make it so you never get hit. So maybe you're just not playing the warrior class right, you do need a shield.
Maybe.
In which case that's my fault. I kinda shoved you towards the college. But that's how having friends influence your decision is like. I kind of notice how nobody's answering my question. That's quite rude of you all.
Where are we?
In the bridge.
Still.
This was probably a guard post. Something.
Well, I got a book from it. Why are there no guards here?
They're probably all by the gate.
Alright, I shall put away my weapons.
They're really low on guards today.
Hello?
Tammy Patton is sorry, she was busy at the moment and wants to know the question again. When you're playing Skyrim, what sort of character are you aiming to be?
Wait, I know you.
Just click tab and walk away. Just don't talk with any guards, so it'll be alright.
I'm listening to you again, Mia.
So, Blazing Ale continues to explain shield bashing and how crucial the timing for that is. Alright, so if you walk to the right, you get to the weird kit the quickest.
But what's the point of coming here unless we talk to people? Okay, I've got to avoid guards, but...
What's the tiny kid singing? And where is it?
I don't hear a tiny kid singing.
Well, it stopped now that I acknowledged it, but I was hearing it in the distance. And Tammy Patton has not played Skyrim before, so she can't answer my question.
Should we talk to this guy?
Farm work is hard work. It's good to relax when I can, but I still have to listen to my brothers harping about. Of course, working for Bolfrida isn't my first choice, but what else can a Dwemer do out here?
Okay.
Potato usually plays a very modded version of Skyrim, so he is a god eater. Could you run us through the details of that? That's a bit confusing so far.
Alright, I'm not going to get done for going into a place out of hours, am I?
No, not that one.
Well, Grodd the Kind. Is she, you know?
Yep, she's dead.
Aha! I knew you could do it. I just knew it. I knew the Dark Brotherhood would save me. Here, just like I promised. This should fetch you a nice price. Thank you. Thank you again.
You're welcome.
You know, click... Oh, never mind.
I've got a family heirloom.
Yeah.
What was that? Family heirloom. Is it a thing? I can't... Oh, there it is.
It's a plate that's worth 100 gold.
Right, I'm going to guess that I need to get out of here now before he asks me why I'm still in his house.
No, he probably doesn't care. He's not an adult. So feel free to loot. Then again, I'm pretty sure you already did last time. Oh, you did not. But he's your friend now, so clearly you can.
Yeah.
So, Blazing Gale is answering my question. His latest character is a heavy armoured archer, which just goes in and shoots everyone in the face. It came out a bit underpowered though, so he needs to cheese his way through some fights. But it's still quite fun.
Ooh, frost salts.
For a kid, he has an unreasonable amount of skulls.
Well, wasn't this his parents' house or something?
Well, yeah, but for parents, they also had an unreasonable amount of skulls.
True. Oh, what's that? Letter from...
Stuart.
Oh, is that the letter that said that he shouldn't... Oh, I've got 2 of them now.
Yeah, so you probably already read one.
Yeah. Okay. Kiss Sweet Mother? Yeah, we've got that already. Oh, Nightshade, though. Human Heart? We'll have another one of those.
Where did he take that corpse from?
I think we best not ask too many questions.
He's a kid. What's the worst he could do?
Well, he got it from somewhere.
Fair point.
Oh, did I search this dresser?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Right, now what's the quest on my...
I don't know. Maybe
Let's
you
go
selected
find
2.
out. Didn't think so. We'll just stand outside where we're, at least in theory, not in trouble.
The spotted cow points out that it's his mother.
Oh. So, Innocence Lost hasn't been completed?
It has not.
Oh, yes, it has. It's down there. Okay.
There it is.
So, what? Oh, it's a miscellaneous quest that's marked. Oh, of course, I had things marked in the last save.
Right.
Which probably included the Black Star? No. Ooh, well, which of these is marked then? It must be the Blackbriar ones.
Well, it's good to keep track of that one.
Sure, but I might as well wait until I've got another 4 Nightshade before I do it.
Well,
Alright, let's have a
if you
look
deselect it now, you would not get a notification that you've got enough Nightshade. If you keep it on, it'll tell you, oh, you've got enough Nightshade now. And then you can remember to go there.
So, shall we have a wander around this place while we're here?
Sure. Just don't steal any bottles this time, please.
And shan't talk to any guards.
Just don't talk to them directly. You can walk past them, don't worry. So Potato explains that his character uses overpowered weapons and magic, like getting someone stuck with Time Stop, and then shooting a bunch of arrows at them, and resume time just to have a lot of arrows flying at him at once. I suppose that is quite impressive.
What's going on down there?
Ooh. That looks gruesome. You better go there and ask.
Yeah.
Hold it there. Keep your distance.
Why? What happened?
Another girl killed. This is Susanna, from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her.
Another? Has this happened before?
Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl killed at night, body torn up.
Sounds like you got a serial killer on your hands. Are the murders being investigated?
We're stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but it's the truth.
Well, maybe I could be of
If you want to
support.
help, ask some of these gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
Okay.
People are urging you to not follow up on that quest.
Why?
Wait,
Um,
I know you.
No, you don't.
Probably because of that.
How long before they actually eventually forget me?
I don't know. You can talk to the guy that's standing on the other side of... Yeah.
Hello?
Always sad when someone has to die.
Has to die? Why? What happened?
Sorry, I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
Okay, so you think it was a guy. What about you?
Another one. Terrible.
Why? What happened?
I heard a scream and came running, but she was already... like this when I got here.
I see.
Tammy Patton points out that she is not the cat you're looking for.
Always sad when someone has to die.
Her name was the Wicked. Do you think anyone would mind if I took the stuff off her?
No, of course not. I'm not entirely sure where she's
leaks.
keeping it, though.
No, I know. Deft hands, silver necklace.
To return to the character thing, Blazing Gale's best character, as expected, is a heavy armored axe and shield guy who uses shouts.
This is a shame.
Did you see what happened?
No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
Report to the guy. Can't I just say, yeah, it was me, take some cash?
No.
Why?
We don't do that around here.
But I can't. That's an option, isn't it?
Kinda.
As in kinda yes, or kinda...
I ask only for a little charity.
There's a dead woman here, lady. Show some restraint. Go back to the guard that's standing there.
Wait. I know you.
Just talk.
Wait. I know you.
Mistake?
There's no mistake. You're a wanted
Will you
woman,
spare a few
and it's time
coins
to pay
help
for your
someone
crimes.
who's got nothing?
Okay, how much do you want?
Oh, that's a lot.
You caught me, I'll pay my bounty.
Good enough. I'll just confiscate any stolen goods you're carrying.
That was a mistake.
Then you're free to go.
Oh, I'm only carrying some skooma. Yeah, I've spoken to the witnesses.
Just like always. Nobody saw anything useful. The bastards escaped again.
There might be more to this if you'll let me help.
Look, friend. If you think you can do better than the Legion of Guards, be my guest. I'll need to talk to the steward, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be on official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
Fine. Talk to Joe Leaf.
He just took you in for crimes you committed against Skyrim and its people.
I paid my debts.
And you paid your bounty, and then he called you a friend.
Yep. Oh, he
Seems a
knows
bit
I'm
odd.
an honourable
Was there
cat.
blood on the floor? Oh,
Yeah.
there's blood on the floor.
Yeah.
Did she notice that?
Yeah.
Ah, good. Carry on then, please.
Should be able to just talk to guards now, shouldn't we?
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. I know of your deeds and I'm honored to address a member of the Companions.
Oh.
Oh, now they're all respectful again.
Yeah. Very good. So let's just check my inventory and see, did he actually... Because I think the only thing I had that was stolen was the skooma.
He took your skooma.
Yeah, so he's taking the skooma, but that's
How
alright.
dare he? You were using that.
Well...
I think
wasn't.
the blood trail stopped. It's not here anymore.
Oh, were we supposed to follow it? I was just actually exploring the city because I haven't looked around.
We're solving a murder case and there was a big obvious blood trail leading away from the scene.
Well, I gotta go talk to somebody.
Fair point.
And I figure entering houses late at night isn't usually a thing to do around here. Who are you? Hello?
I was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army, until I took a sword to the chest.
Oh, rather than an arrow to the knee. Have a gold.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
You're welcome.
All right, then.
How did he survive a stab wound to the chest?
It might have been Place of the Kings.
Palace,
good to see you again, friend.
Do what,
it's to your
sorry,
left. It's a palace, not a place.
Oh.
Just pointing out. Place of the Kings sounds a bit
I've got no
underwhelming.
problem with orcs, but that stronghold they've got in the southeast. Narzulbur, it's an affront to my people. You should unload some of that unwanted gear. Head over to Sodri's used wares. Talk to the elf.
Okay.
Alfie points out that Skyrim justice is harsh but fair and forgetful.
Is this where I came in?
No.
Or is this somewhere else? No, this is somewhere else.
This is the Arantina residence again.
Aha, yeah, I know. So,
And Potato points out that it looks like we have a mystery here.
Indeed.
So now we assemble the gang and the Scooby-Doo theme.
Okay, so that's a house of curiosities. So I would like to, on your advice, Mia.
Oh, I found the child.
Hello.
I'm so cold.
What you doing out here by yourself?
They're dead. My mama died when I was little. I don't remember her very well. My father was a Stormcloak soldier. One day he left and didn't come back. I'm all alone. I try to sell flowers so I can buy food. It's not much, but what else can I do?
Well, it's kind of a miracle. Where does she find the flowers?
Why would I want to adopt her?
I don't know. Maybe you have weird complexions about owning a tiny manservant. That doesn't actually do anything.
They just sit in the house.
Yes, it's for role-playing purposes, I suppose.
Well,
plus you don't really have a house.
I do have a house, just not here. What was that?
You don't have a house that's ready to house children.
Oh.
You have a house in Whiterun, which is filled with a cow and several dangerous weapons and other garbage.
Oh, what, you mean if I was to...
It needs to be child-proof.
Oh, okay. So, what's this? Is this
that's the exit.
Main door. Right, so that's the door that I came in, is it?
How about you just go to the inn that you're currently looking at and sleep till the shop's open?
I want to run around and get to know the place.
Fair
Because I
point.
think the first time I came in here, I was kind of directed straight to the quest. And
no, I think you walked into a shop, and that's when you stole some. No, you didn't steal something.
Oh, let me know if you want anything. I think I've got a
Oh.
bug around here. Somewhere.
I tell you,
Please
tell
leave.
you, the dragonborn comes
We've made a mistake.
with a voice wielding
This here's Candlehearth Hall. Great rooms upstairs, and there's a bed for rent on the ground floor.
okay, why is it called Candlehearth Hall?
Did you see the candle above the fire upstairs? It was lit 163 years ago, back when this building was the home of a grand warrior named Wundheim. When word came that he'd fallen, his son Durok lit the candle in his honor. Nobody knows why it still burns.
I see. What have you got for sale?
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
And do you buy anything that I might sell?
You don't need the hide.
Raw rabbit leg, you can have that.
What about the hide? You don't need that one. That's gross.
I haven't got one.
What do you mean you haven't got one?
I don't think I've got any charred skeever hide at home. It's an ingredient rather than food. Might be useful for making something.
Ugh.
Enjoy your stay, and don't break nothing.
Shan't. There's things for free here. The beer's all free.
Don't
I like this
take
place.
the wine.
Shan't.
Because you'll be stuck with it.
The gold's free. Okay, sure. If you don't mind, I certainly don't mind either.
Captain, have you heard these stories of dragons?
Elder, you know better than to believe every idiot traveler that wanders through.
But they're saying that one of them freed Ulfric. That he's in league with them.
Think about how ridiculous that sounds. Come now.
Hello.
What business do college mages have in a place like Sarthal anyway?
Not really.
It's a place for not dead, not your weird experiments.
So, what's there to do in this
If you're
place?
looking to pass the time, you can give Calixto a few septims and gawk at whatever oddity he's come across lately. If you're in need of goods, there's a market. If it's a soft bed and a hot meal you're after, there's Candlehearth Hall.
Yeah. Who lives here?
There's an author named Adonato staying at the inn. He's published a few works of historical fiction. The clans Shattershield and Cruelsea see most of the gold that passes through the city. And obviously you have Ulfric, the Jarl and future High King. Oh, and that busybody Viola Giordano. She's got her nose in everyone's business, which I guess is one way of being prominent.
Alright, and things about murders.
Terrible shame that. Seems we have a killer on the loose here in Wilhelm. He's claimed 3 victims that I know of, though maybe there's more that haven't been found yet. All lovely ladies too. Let's hope the gods find that demon soon and introduce him to the headman's axe.
And what kind of captain are you?
Terrible shame that. Seems we have a killer on the loose here in Wilhelm. He's claimed 3 victims that all lovely ladies too. Let's hope the gods find that demon
about
soon
you being
and
a
introduce
captain,
him to the headman's
Captain
axe.
Lonely Gale?
Well, nothing. At least not anymore. Folk just call me that because of what I used to do. I was a sailor for many a year. I made my coin as a trader, and in time, I bought my own ship. When I retired here in Windhelm, most folk already knew me as Captain Lonely Gale, and the name just stuck.
I see. Okay.
Fair winds and calm seas. That's an old sailor's parting.
Of the scourge that has
Every night, I walk around the Grey Quarter and let them greyskins know what I think of them.
Okay.
You a dark elf lover? Get out of our city, you filthy piece of trash.
I'm a cat, actually. So you really think Dark Elves are Imperial spies?
Wouldn't surprise me. They've done nothing to help in the fight for Skyrim's freedom. Those Thalmor are elves too. I bet they're working together.
Well,
Maybe I should
we
round
don't
up
like
some men
Thalmor.
and take us a few prisoners to interrogate.
Why do you hate the Dark Elves so much?
They're parasites. They're living in our city under our protection. What do they do for us? Nothing. I know the High King invited them here, but he didn't ask me or anyone else first. Maybe he should have.
Why should he ask him in particular
Alright,
first?
Get out of my face.
We'll not pick a fight with you yet.
Yes.
Don't like you, though. And Angranor, the once
I'd
honoured...
be out there fighting the Imperials right now if it wasn't for my war wound.
Arrow to the
There's
knee,
no
maybe?
glory in war.
Oh, hello.
It's just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
Just
You
before
one
you
of those
disappear-
Skyrim for the Nords types?
Oh, you've met my assistant, I see. Well, actually, I think that all folks should be welcome.
And you're right, at least as far as I'm concerned. Don't let Ulfric or some of these other short-sighted Nords bother you. Most of us are happy to welcome newcomers.
Potato pointed out that there was Skyrim's racism at its finest.
Yeah, indeed. So Ulfric doesn't care about outsiders?
Whenever a group of marauders attack a Nord village, Ulfric is the first to sound the horn and send the men. But a group of Dark Elf refugees gets ambushed, a group of Argonians or a Khajiit caravan, no troops, no investigation, nothing. There's a group of cutthroats out there right now that Ulfric doesn't lift a finger to bring to justice, as long as they don't threaten Nord land.
What if I was to take care of the bandits?
That's a brave offer. I'd be happy to throw in my coin behind that. You deal with them. I'll make sure you get paid. Maybe this old soldier will throw in some lessons as well.
Sounds good. That dark elf somewhere called you a war hero.
I killed a lot of high elves in the Great War, and I didn't die. I guess that makes me a war hero. The Great War. There was nothing great about it. Thousands died on both sides. And where did it get us? Did we really save the Empire? Or did we just plant the seeds for Ulfric's uprising? And another war.
I see. And why help the Dark Elves? Not that I've got anything against them,
Help the Dark Elves? Oh, you must have heard me talking to Malfear.
Sure.
The Dark Elves live in a run-down slum called the Grey Quarter. Ulfric's content to keep it that way. I guess they think I can open Ulfric's eyes to their plight and get him to lift a finger on their behalf. I'm trying, but Ulfric is set in his ways. For him, there's two kinds of people in this world. Nords and the folk beneath them.
I see. Okay, nice talking to you.
Show those marauders what Windhelm justice tastes like.
Shall do.
I still can't believe Isabella's gone. She was such a helpful young lass.
You're the writer,
Got some fresh
aren't you?
baked bread and good cheese if you're after a bite
No,
to
not
eat.
After a bite. I'm after talking to this guy.
Now more than ever, the world needs tales of heroism. I'll find some way to finish my book.
He doesn't want to talk to you.
Know any tales of nobility and courage? I'm keen to record them.
Yeah.
Don't tell them about yourself. Just walk away.
Why?
I don't want to read a book about you.
Oh. Nobody mind if I borrow this book? We'll open
Potato.
it in a bit. Yeah.
Just pointed out before.
Am I supposed to forge the numbers here?
We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of oppression is now nearly done.
Oops.
Potato.
We'll drive out the Empire from this land.
No. You just ate an
that
apple.
we own with our blood.
What were you saying to Potato?
I wasn't saying anything to Potato, just drop it.
I'm dropping it.
And our steel we will take back our home.
Potato conjured up a fictional scenario.
All hail to Ulfric!
Go on, do you want me to keep her quiet
No.
while
I enjoy that I hate her.
You are the High King. In your great honor we drink and we sing.
Fictional
We're
scenario.
the children of Skyrim and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
Clearly the song's over now.
Mm-hmm.
So I can
This
think.
land is ours and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
No, we didn't mean to do that, Lydia. Put the weapons away.
All hail to Ulfric! You are the High King. In
She already
your
sang
great
that
honor
part.
we drink and we sing.
Go upstairs and stab her. So as I was saying, Potato conjured up a fictional scenario in which a bad guy says, "And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling Nidtubers and that dumb Anubis." To which Anubis says, "Arubis? Where?" I cannot do Scooby-Doo's voice. Sal, can you?
I can't do Scooby-Doo's voice.
You could try. Just need to say Arubis and then
Arubis?
where. Thank you. Very funny. We all enjoyed that.
Very good. I wonder what's in the strong box. Do you think anyone would mind if I was to unlock it?
They surely don't mind you just taking a look, I suppose. I mean, they didn't lock it for any reason. I guess they don't mind if you just take the day's earnings.
Indeed. Well, it's kind of them. Did I look in the cupboard already? Oh.
The book about Rao would mostly feature loads of background salt and stories about Lydia.
Who's sniffing in my ear?
I don't know. Probably somebody upstairs standing
Maybe.
directly above you. And Rao is basically like a witness. You're Lydia's ghostwriter. Tammy Patton believes that it's an enjoyable hate, in which I'm hating the singing woman up there.
Well, yeah, we all like your distaste of the singing.
Thank you. On a side note, I'm pretty sure the shop's open by now.
Ah, okay.
So if you no longer want to waddle around this muffy old inn...
Yeah, we can come back here.
You could walk
every night
upstairs
I walk
quickly and
around
look
the
at the
Grey Quarter
camel
and let
that she
them
was talking about
greyskins
there.
know what I think of them.
Don't really want to do quickly though. We're in a new town.
Fair point.
I want to get to know the place.
I could direct you to the market, but I've got a feeling you want to find it for yourself.
I want to look around the place and see
Well,
which doors I can...
Behold! The ugliest town in all of Skyrim. They have no idea how to pave roads properly. Look at this shoddy work.
So what was this place? House of Curiosities.
I think you need to meet the guy first so he can give you an invitation.
And what was this place? That's someone's home?
That's the guy you just talked to.
Yeah.
That weird singing girl is back. The Spotted Cow would like to know if you've already read a book today. No, she is not. I tried to do her Azura's Star thing for her, and that didn't quite work out. But as a consequence, she didn't get to read a book today. But maybe if she wants to or agrees to it, you could have a book reading session at
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner. After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety.
So you're
women murdered time and again, and all the guards care about is the war.
So what's down here? Oh, I can open this? Can I'm a little nervous about walking into someone's house.
Well, this looks like the bad quarter where all the dark elves live.
Okay.
Alleys, rundown buildings, few guard patrols.
Ralph
Even the
has
name Grey Quarter is an insult.
I'll speak to Ulfric soon, but I make no promises that I can change his mind.
That's all I ask. With your help, we have a chance to make a better life for ourselves.
The Corner
here.
Club.
For
Should we
that,
go in there?
I thank
Sure.
you.
Ralph has returned.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Or can I come in here any time of the day or night?
It looks like a pub.
It does, doesn't it? Okay, let's carry on browsing round the city then. We'll come back here when...
Oh, Jesus. Potato would like you to read a thing he conjured up.
Got something for just about every...
Let's see. Hello, I am Raoul, and I am here to present to you the book of my adventures of watching an attractive racist do all the work for me. Come and buy Volume 1
Out of 4,315.
for as small as 100 gold.
For as little as
In here?
100 gold.
Give a holler if you have any questions.
Hello.
All my goods are legitimate, which is more than I can say for some.
Nothing in here stolen, nothing at all?
Of course nothing in here is stolen. Only a careless, shameful, idiotic fetcher would do something as stupid as to buy pilfered goods. Oh, by Azura, I've made a terrible mistake. I bought a gold ring, and Viola Giordano has been missing a ring that looks just like it.
I see.
That was a quick turnaround.
Yeah, I could return the ring for you.
It's not that easy. She'd go to the Jarl if she knew I was even remotely involved. You have to get it to her some other way.
I could do a pickpocket.
Look, It's dangerous. But if you sneak the ring into her house, put it in a dresser or something, I will make it worth your while.
Alright, I'll do that.
Ralph says this guy is basically me.
Who supplies
I've
your
scraped
goods?
this collection together by whatever means I could. I do some business with the trade caravans, and I've picked up a number of items from adventurers like yourself.
I see.
A few intrepid souls even brought some items back from Morvenskar, the fort southwest of the city.
Ah, okay, so that's where Morvenskar is. So what have you got
Take
for
a
sale?
look.
Let's see it.
That's his stuff. I
Yeah,
doubt that
yeah.
he has anything that's better than your equipment. You're kinda in the poor quarter around here.
We could get a shield.
Yeah, but why
His
have us...
steel helmet is better than the one I've got.
Are you sure? That doesn't sound right.
It's got the symbol that says it's better. Armour 42. Hang on a second.
You could have
Don't
just
let
checked in
Viola
your
catch you
selling
in her
inventory.
house.
Oh yeah, that's it. I do.
Sneak that ring back to Viola before we both get caught. Take a look.
Okay, so my
Dwarven helmet.
Armour 58.
Oof.
So why does it think that Armour 42 is better?
Maybe you can make it better by refining it on the workbench?
Not
I'm
that
not
much of a
sure.
difference. It'll
Yeah.
knock it up a couple of points at most. Wouldn't do
Never
that much.
mind that one
Okay.
then. It's not always perfect, I suppose.
I guess.
You might want to sell a few things to him.
Yes, Mia.
Sorry. Also say hello to Fifth One,
Hello, Fifth One.
who points out that you have a stream.
I do have a stream.
That is quite concerning. People are beginning to notice, Sal. We should do something about this.
Could get a little bit of extra healing and just sell it for
Blazing
of
Gale
health.
basically just repeats the same thing of what I said. He believes that the symbol is there because you can improve its quality on the workbench.
I've done a fine steel helmet before though, and it only knocked it up a couple of points. I was wearing a fine steel helmet when I swapped it for the one that I'm wearing. But I've improved the one that I'm wearing as well. So maybe if I hadn't have improved this one, that one would have been better, maybe?
I don't know.
Don't know. Okay. Right, well, let's see what we're going to sell to you, because I've got... Let's start with this junk first. I don't need... Well, maybe I'll keep that and I'll
What do you
put it
need
at
the
home.
plate for?
Well, I'll stick it in my my collection of things that I've won at home.
Your cupboard.
Yeah. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of the leather strips. And we'll get rid of the wolf pelt, because they're so easy to collect. Right, have I got any junk here? Could get rid of the staffs.
Oh, Blazing Gale's second guess is that if you would take this helmet, you would have a full armor set, and thus the more armor perk, and you having a full steel plate armor set could improve things for you. I'm not sure.
I thought that the armor perk is based on whether it's heavy or light rather than it being all one material though.
I don't know.
Because I did look into that a while ago, and that was what it was saying back then. Well, that's what I thought it said. Major lock picking. Have I got a minor lock picking? Shall I get rid of these robes of regeneration?
I suppose you'll never use them, so yeah, sure.
We'll get rid of some of these. Because I'm just carrying around all this jewellery because it's expensive and it's light, so we'll sell it off here.
them thinks that it's both.
Okay.
So you can improve it with making it finer, and the full armor set will make it better. I think that's what he said. I'm not entirely sure. With chat delay, this is getting awkward to have a conversation.
Ah.
You say that like it was a big revelation to you. You've been doing this for over a year now.
Which?
Streaming.
Uh-huh. I've been streaming since...
I said over a year, that included that too. Potato posted a picture of a cat.
Ah. Alright.
I think it's supposed to represent you.
That's me going, me.
That's not really what the cat is doing, it looks more confused.
Right, well I've got rid of a load of stuff here, which is good. Because there's tons of stuff here I'm not going to use. What ring am I wearing? Why am I not wearing a ring?
I don't know.
Might as well get rid of... No, I haven't got it.
Bless you. Alfie points out that there are perks for both wearing armour and wearing a matching set of armour.
Oh, I am... Yeah, health. I have got a ring on.
Ah, there we go.
So if that increases health by 20 points, that one regenerates 20% faster.
Hold your horses, Potato. It is moving. We know what the cat looks like now. Don't be so insistent about your cats. May I suggest to sell some of the poison you have? You're not usually one to use them.
True. Get rid of that.
I'm aware that's a GIF. You get? Potato would like to know if you had a chance to check out the messages he sent you yesterday.
I haven't yet. It's been a bit of work, sleep, work recently. Mia will confirm. I've been... it's the last 2 nights I've come home from work early so that I could stream. Conjurer's Draft.
Blazing Gale is trying to say bless you in Russian.
Oh.
And I now apparently have to read it out. He said, Bochi Sidorovya. Sidorovya. I hope Vladdy's not here. I would embarrass myself. I already have, but that's alright.
Get rid of one of those. Rid of one of those. 2 of them. 1 of them. 2 of them.
I'd be convinced that you already have an issue of Aether and Daedra at home.
I may well have. But I've got 6 copies of this on me.
Where did you get that from?
Not entirely sure. Hang on, I want to sell 5 of them.
Blazing Gale points out that this was better than he expected, so he tells me I did a good job. Yes, achievement. I did it.
Well done,
and nobody else in here could have done it too.
There's some notes here that I've not read.
You probably picked them up on accident. Or you were busy fighting and didn't have the time to actually...
Maybe. No, that'll do. Okay, so we've...
Do come again.
Tammy Patton was just in the middle of a boss fight, but came here just to say bless you, Sal.
Oh, thank you, Tammy.
Wow.
Oh, this is his head.
Either getting from the boss fight to here is taking quite a while, or our chat delay is humongous at this point.
Have a look around. I buy and sell just about anything.
So could we have a little test? If I'm going to say, I don't know, cheese crackers in a few seconds, you will have to post a single number in chat, and then I'll count up to the point when you'll be posting that number, so I know how long the chat delay is. So, here we go. I hope you follow through with this. Cheese cracker. Hold on, did I say cheese crackers or cheese cracker? I said them both now.
Hi,
so
lady.
Clearly...
Would you like to buy some flowers?
I hope you're,
Oh, hold on, I forgot to start counting, so clearly...
Okay.
Our chat delay
Sorry.
is just 1 second. Problem solved. We're perfect here. You've got a boring choice of numbers there.
You see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Curved swords.
Curved swords.
So, Alfie said 4. Fifthum said 5. The Spotted Cow said 5 at the same time, which is funny. And Potato said 1. Which Fifthum also found funny.
Balgruuf won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Balgruuf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. The people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the
I've spent my life serving Talos. I don't plan to stop now, no matter what the Empire says. Talos created the Empire. You'd think they'd show him more respect.
That's why you will be high.
Another quiet day, I hope.
Sounds like these murders.
These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
Okay.
I appreciate how he longingly stared at that cup.
Indeed.
Also, to explain what I found so funny, was the fact that Ulfric and his, I don't know, general person over there were having a very loud conversation over 2 rooms.
Indeed.
Which apparently, according to Blazing Gale, is not that funny. And he's now quoting me, people comparing him to a knob-end was funnier. Anyway, Alfie wanted to know, what is this, the Hall of Whispers? That was funny too. I was
Indeed.
laughing at that.
So if I talk to him, do I end up joining the Stormcloaks?
What? No, of course not. You can shout him.
Hello?
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons.
I'm a
Do I
cat.
know you?
Well, you didn't seem to mind while I was walking in your war room.
I was at Helgen.
Ah, yes. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken.
I was set free. I could have gone.
Oh, you don't want to click that, otherwise you'll join up with the Stormcloaks.
Okay.
Talos, watch over you.
Alright.
We do not want to go into cahoots with Talos.
I
have
don't
to
want to
wonder,
go into.
What does the
cahoots with
Dragonborn do once he's been
anybody.
summoned by the Greybeards? Can the Thuum be taught? Like it?
Are we allowed to just walk up here? Or am I going to be
Probably.
arrested again?
And Blazing Gales realised
Hey.
once more that Skyrim
I do the cooking
has...
and cleaning around the palace. Don't need to pay me no mind. I'm the least important person in here.
I bet you're the murderer.
Clearly. Blazing Gale points out that Skyrim has, like, 5 voice actors for 300 people. Which was fairly noticeable in there. Blazing Gale echoes my call for you not clicking that. Again, we do not want to join up with those weirdos.
Hello? As if Skyrim didn't have enough outsiders. Now we've got mercenaries from Hammerfell strutting about.
You already killed them, and that was about a year ago at this point. Well, at least it feels like a year. Giles Price just landed waiting in the he just landed and now he's waiting in the passport queue. That's taking forever.
Oh, hello, Charles.
And when he got here to look at us, what does he see? In the last few minutes of your stream? Bloody Whiterun again.
No, it's not. We are in Windhelm.
Yes, we're in Windhelm. Which is like a worse version of Whiterun. This looks like a magical place.
It does.
Also, Giles Price points out that hashtag Manchester Airport passport control sucks. Ugh, don't take those.
I won't take those.
There's a guy sleeping there.
Hello?
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
So if you can do nothing, is that true too?
Yeah. Personal space. What have you got for sale?
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Not entirely sure about that, but... I'm not sure that bound battle axe.
You just summon a battle axe, and you already have a battle axe on you at all times. It's a nice spell if you're trying to walk around light-weighted. And then you don't need to keep your actual battle axe with you.
Well, let's see what I've got. I might have some spell books I can sell him. Well, I've got loads of books, actually. But...
Potato would like to know, can he bake a pie? Well, if you heard that he can bake a pie, he can probably do that. Blazing Gale would like to know, can he make him want to live again? Can he do that? Well, he's called the Unliving, so I'd say it's probably a no, I'm afraid, I'm sorry. Giles Price points out that Potato should make a Skyrim mod and mod me into the game.
Right, I've got all of these spell tombs.
Yes.
And I must have already learnt them.
Yes, if you have them in the inventory, you can't use them anymore.
So we'll sell
The only
these
one
off.
you don't know is Ray Zombie, apparently. You've got 2 sparks.
Indeed.
And you probably could get rid of your staffs if you're not giving them to Lydia or planning to use them yourself.
Yeah, and I don't think I got these from anywhere special, did I? I've just picked them up on my travels.
Yeah. Lydia would totally use them. Trust me, she goes nuts with 2 staffs. Potato points out, if he knew how to mod Skyrim, he would have clearly already done so already. And I hate to admit, but I'm so, you know, egotistic, I would have probably agreed and recorded some voice lines for him if he had asked. Charles Price points out that I could be like Sal's accountant or spiritual guidance creature. Or something. Or a potato that knows how to do everything. I don't really want to think about having a potato as a companion.
I've got one in my pocket.
Well, yeah, you do, but it's not really a companion. It's kind of travelling for free.
Potato with me everywhere.
Strength and steel are well and good, but magic is the true power in this world.
Yes,
see,
so
he
I'm
knows.
learning.
I find your wolfish grin unsettling.
I'm a cat.
It's because of your...
What?
You have that permanent grin on you, and that was really fitting. Oh, my sides hurt now. Ouch. I've made a crucial mistake in my life. Oh.
Okay, so we've had a look around here.
Please don't do anything funny anymore.
I didn't do anything funny. That was all him.
Fine.
And your imagination.
Maybe I was talking to you. So here are some potential quotes for a mere NPC in the game. Skyrim belongs to me. And another one would be, I'll carry your burdens for you. For money. And Alfie points out that in Portal 2 there was a potato as a companion. I'd like to argue that the potato was just the power source and not the actual companion.
I do the cooking and cleaning around the palace.
He's mostly doing the standing in the hallway thing.
Yeah. Alright, so we've had to look up there. Oh, what's this guy doing? Trying to get himself comfortable, obviously.
At least they stopped talking. Never mind. Blazing Gale points out that Creative Samurai knows how to mod Skyrim, but unfortunately we haven't seen him in a while.
Oh.
What business do college mages have in a place like Sarthal anyway? It's a place for... I grew up hearing songs about Aildi the bear. She wrestled a storm out of the sky.
A storm out of the sky, huh?
I really like where the people are going with those suggestions for potential audio quips from my NPC. Blazing Gale suggests that I could say, leave me alone, you knobhead. Now at this point, I've moved on to Smeghead or Git. Anyway, Potato suggests that when I'm going into battle, I scream, off I go to do your job again.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty.
It's not that desirable, really. You can go in there, don't worry.
I see.
You're in the prison now.
I guessed. Alright,
Giles Price wants to have the Skyrim Mere wear lederhosen and live in a German-looking Bavarian village somewhere in Skyrim. I think it's asking a bit much if we have to create an entire new village just to house me. Oh! Alfie realizes that Mir has been introduced to Red Dwarf. Yes, he has. And now he suggests that Mir should be Crichton. Would you like to voice some disapproval, Sal, please, before I have to do it?
Well, Mia's only just started watching Red Dwarf, so as you know, Crichton only joins the
south
crew.
of here and west of the road,
I think
like
towards the
Strongbanger
end
Cave.
Of What was that south of here, west
Balgruuf
by what
won't
road?
give us a straight answer.
You
He's
might
a
want to
true
leave
lord.
that hall.
He'll come
They're
around.
talking really loudly.
Don't be so...
Yeah. My map's been updated. That guard told me something.
Probably. You were going to explain to people why I don't like Crichton?
No, I was going to explain that because Crichton's only just... You've only seen a few episodes with Crichton in, so...
Poor old woman.
You don't really know Crichton yet? Silda, let's just see if Silda will say
I hope the wind dies down a bit before tonight.
No.
Hard when you've got to sleep outside.
You can walk into the tavern quite freely, I think.
A few septims for my supper is all I ask.
Maybe she's been banned.
Well,
What's
fair
this?
point. She probably tried to blow out the
Temple of
candle.
Talos.
So far, I like Rimmer more than Crichton, I'm afraid. A true hero.
You know about Talos? He founded the Empire. To receive the blessing of Talos, you have only to pray at the altar.
Are the people of Windhelm devout?
Like anyone, a crisis will push them towards devotion. I've been seeing a lot of the Shatter Shields since they lost their daughter. Hilevi Cruelseat comes in a lot, but I haven't seen her husband here in years. Ulfric prays for strength. I speak to Captain Lonelygale, but he doesn't spend much time here. Too busy.
I see. I don't think she's got
Blessings of
anything else to
Talos
tell
be
me.
upon you.
Books.
Potato now got really invested into the mere mod and is actually considering to look into modding Skyrim. Here's another battle cry, this time devised by Blazing Gale. Who do you think I am? Lydia? If I save your skin, you're going to pay me?
Who's this? Have we talked to her? Yeah, we've
Be
talked
on
to
the
her
lookout.
already.
The
Also-
butcher could be around any corner.
Also, apparently recruiting me should totally cost 2,000 gold instead of just 500. Also, if someone triggered the bomb to explode, it is now 2 minutes before the end of the stream.
Oh, okay.
So you might want to go into the inn and take a nap or something.
Nils.
Can't just throw the big logs on the fire. Gotta have the little bits, too.
Right.
Also, the mere mod should have a salt spell and a high pressure blood pressure spell. Not sure how that works, but right. And Potato seems to be having problems with YouTube.
Oh.
Everything's in order.
Alright, well, Joe Leaf has granted me permission to aid the investigation.
All right, then. I noticed a trail of blood leading away from here. Helgerd's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy, but if she knows anything, it's dead bodies.
It's kind of her job.
Yeah. Alright,
I lost
so-
my twin sister a while back. Have you ever lost anyone close?
So,
Okay,
Jans
so-
Price is wondering if Mir is Rimmer, would he live with the regret that he fudged the drive plate
My
and
father
killed
says
the
we
crew?
need to just get on with our lives. Like it's that easy.
Except for Lister, who was in stasis. Yeah, I think I'd be fine with that. I'd be the highest ranking officer on the ship, so clearly that's a plus.
Right, so we shall leave it here because I can read a book when we start.
Ah, alright. I thought you were going to read a book now. To appease viewers, to make up for... Never mind. Delirious ideas of mine.
No,
What cow
I think
suggests
we'll-
that I should just ask for 2,000 salt. That would be a bit much. You usually don't have that much salt just lying around. I mean, sure, I would. But, you know.
See? So, anyway. As we...
You can now make dramatic exits!
Don't want to make a... Oh, is that why you took
Yes!
that control?
I took control so I can make it more dramatic. If you enjoyed this and want to see more of Skyrim, please return next week at 8 PM GMT +1 on Thursday, which is in a week, which is about 2 hours ago from now, where we'll be continuing to play Skyrim.
And try and solve the murder.
And maybe solve the murder, I don't know.
Or come back on Wednesday.
I do need to do that too?
Yeah, for Thief.
Well, I'll be continuing to play Thief, so...
Yeah.
8 p.m. GMT +1 again. When is the next time change thing coming up?
Not for a while yet.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. Not till October.
Alright.
Or is it November?
Good.
Yeah. Not for
Anyway,
a while.
that's about this, and say something dramatic so I can end the stream.
Thanks for watching, everybody. See you soon.